Your movie.
That was fun. Black Widow was fun.
Why would you see that and not Gawain?
I have two coworkers who decided to watch Green Knight.
What'd they think?
Well, they're gonna watch it tonight.
Because people in my cohort wanted to see Black Widow, because we have a lot of people who are like Avengers fan or Marvel fans.
Fucking basic bitches. I am. It's fine, obviously, but I do get a little annoyed that Marvel movies have such like a fucking monopoly.
Oh, I just threw my sword. Whoops.
What are y'all? Are you playing Chivalry?
Sorry, I'm just messing with my key bindings.
We're locked in.
Paul, why?
Battle.
How come Paul's always messing with his key bindings in Chivalry?
Because he thinks it'll make him better.
Oh my god! Okay, hold up. Okay, that's a personal attack. Fuck you.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
was-
you didn't know how to jump until like after you've been playing.
Well, I'll explain that the previous game didn't have jump as far as I remember.
I think it did.
Oh my god.
I don't remember. I don't want to say for sure.
I just feel as if even if the previous game didn't have jump, my like first instinct in a game is to always be like hit like all the major buttons to see what they do.
And also, like,
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. That's what I am doing at the moment.
Lion Spear is gonna fall.
I love
Alright,
these
let's see.
flags.
Chivalry 1 did have jump.
Fake news.
Okay, that's just.
I mean, I don't think you played a lot of Chivalry 1, so. But. Anyway.
But it was the argument you were falling back on.
I probably played some sort of mod where they disabled jump.
Yeah, that's it.
That was probably it, you know, those mods. I'm gonna give the hottest possible version of what I said. It's like at a certain level, you don't have to be good, you just have to be memorable.
Kind of.
I mean, sometimes movies can try too hard, like the Sharknadoes of the world things, right? They're trying too hard.
Yeah, but
Like,
you
they fall into-
remember.
I don't remember a single thing about Sharknado.
You don't
Literally.
remember
You
that
remember
there
its
was a
name.
tornado? Yeah. You remember that you watched it.
Yeah, like I remember the abstract concept of a
You don't
shark.
remember
being in its
anything
heart.
about Sharknado? You don't remember the image? That image isn't stuck in your head?
Okay, I remember.
haven't seen it, so-
I remember Lapidus is the pilot again. That's what I
Okay,
remember.
so you do remember.
Okay, yeah, but I remember that because I have this connection with Lost. Otherwise, I'd like be like, oh look, there's Lapidus. Oh look, he's a pilot again.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think memorability is.
No, it is. Because the reason why is when you're 50 years old, like, at that point, it's like, you're not gonna remember, like, you remember stuff that's memorable. Like, it's not like...
Oh,
It's
yeah?
not like it's not well. It's not like you're like that's how I feel it's gonna be. It's just how it's like. That's why like old people like they whenever they talk to you because it was memorable to them at that moment. But like it's never anything that like held up.
Right. Well, some of it does.
Well, some of it does because it was good, but that was just like a coincidence.
I don't think that's true.
Like when
I think we're actually pretty like I just think we're inundated with media, and I think there's a lot of really good old films that we'll just never see.
yeah, but we're getting sidetracked. I guess my point was that like when you're 50, like are you gonna remember that you thought The Green Knight was a good film, a film you'll forget everything about in like a couple of years?
You don't know that.
But
We haven't
you-
seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Okay,
It's
fair
a
enough.
ridiculous thing for you to say.
Oh
Hey, I'll
my
say
God.
this: like, I don't really remember much. I remember like a few things about Doctor Strange. Let's see what I can remember.
There's hands.
He's a surgeon. He gets in a car crash that fucks up his hand, so he
Okay,
can't be a
see,
surgeon
you're already
anymore.
remembering so much.
Somehow he becomes a wizard. Tilda Swinton is involved. Maybe he goes on a
You ever watch
pilgrimage to...
Synecdoche, New York?
He goes on a pilgrimage to India. Maybe that's how he becomes. He becomes a wizard, and then Mads Mikkelsen's the bad guy. They fight like Inception.
Oops.
I think the thing that's unfair about this criteria is that you just remember simple things, because the story is so just like, yeah, like there's a problem, he fixes it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just list the problem and list the solution. It's done.
Like I don't know what movie Paul has in mind. Like something that's critically acclaimed that we saw that we thought was good. Like Argo. Like I don't really remember anything about Argo.
Yeah.
Anomalisa. I don't remember anything about Anomalisa really.
What's
But that's
Anomalisa?
There's like films that we probably thought were really good when we watched them, but we just like it's been years now, and you just don't like it didn't stick with you. But like for some reason, because it wasn't like memorable.
Again, I think this is a
But like
you're confusing memorability with like just simplicity of plot. Where like the next thing is just like, well, logically, if I were to write this, that's what I would do, and so it helps me to remember like what's going on. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but simplicity isn't
many of these
bad,
movies.
But simplicity isn't bad either.
No, it is. In some level, like obviously not in and of itself, but in a lot of the way these movies are, I would say it is.
I don't know. Like there are lots of films
that.
there are a lot of films I don't remember much about, but I remember at the time I was like, "Whoa, this is good," and I don't think I properly appreciated them. Like Computer Chess, I thought that movie like it was a very, very independent film, but I was like, "Whoa, this movie's kind of."
And I would also say a lot of the movies that we consider really good are the ones that are like, you should watch that again because you know there's lots of stuff that you could still get.
I think that's one valid argument for sure. It's like there's a lot of movies that are they've got a lot of chew to them, and like they do require like a focus in order to appreciate them.
I also think
that
you're
doesn't
confusing.
mean that doesn't mean they're bad. I also said, I mean, this was a hot take. I said it was a hot take. Like I'm sort of playing devil's advocate a little bit.
I would also say that things being remembered when we're 50 are not necessarily and also kind of a bad criteria for like, yeah, that means it's good. It's like, well, the cultural consciousness just kind of has those at the forefront because they're accepted by everyone as being like, all right, yeah, that was something I experienced.
Mm-hmm.
Time to see what you've learned, Chuck. Move to the center of the ring.
Okay, final fight.
When you're ready to face them.
All right. Let's see if I learned anything.
One eternity later.
Fuck you. Oh, get wrecked.
First conscript not to die today.
All right. Get ready. I am being unleashed.
Now, tell me which faction shall ye kill and die for? Which will it be? The red, the blue, and gold.
I have been unleashed.
Blue as the sky where the gods guard over all,
I have become
as the sun which giveth
chivalry itself.
the Agathon
lady.
knights stood and bled for justice and the great.
Okay, what the hell is this? Whatever, I don't care.
Let's talk Beffica.
What was
I'm
this?
almost tempted to go up this way and do
Let's talk
this.
Africa.
This is like weird. I don't even know if this is.
You think Paul would? Oh no, Paul, you're under 1,000 again.
Well, that was because the last time I played, I was not focused.
You think Paul would like bug snacks? I think Paul would like bug snacks. Kyle says your knight is hanging.
Oh,
Oh.
You're the stream for Kyle is like a little behind, so
Oh, boy. That was rough.
God, I have such a fucking bonkers idea. Oh, fuck. Shit. Shit. Okay, forget. I'm done. I'm done with chess.
What? I don't understand what you.
I don't understand either, Joe. I don't.
You had it. You had the game.
Oh my god. I don't understand. I panic. I have 10 seconds.
I think
Joe,
your
the
mistake-
answer whenever you ask me something like that, just look at the time and how much time I have left and just consider that before you ask.
I wanna see the tape. I wanna see how much the moving that rook up there changed things. Interesting, because you have really good position.
I had, and then so right now White's winning, and then this rook move was a mistake, and White's clearly winning now. Okay.
Oh yeah, that move was so bad. It's interesting they have White winning because I feel as if you were like you were very
I can't. This
the
game's
king
too
pinned.
much. This game's too much.